It's your boy. Shameful. I need of course it's not serious. I don't know how I forgot. Oh, that's why. Went down for, I was checking to see if we had something else. I need that pretty soon. I can wait a minute. Artichokes are here. Just gonna put one or two in and have some kombucha tonight. It's gonna be awesome. A lot of people think they're cool until they get told they're not. Hi, Eileen Cruz. Oh my goodness, Eileen, do you show up? You're making every episode lately, and that's very nice of you. Thank you. I've been making a lot less episodes, but I still see you popping into all of them, so thank you very much. It's morning there, eh? It's like 9 a.m. there, 10 a.m. You just woke up. Good morning. We are making pastas. I have it boiled now. I have to get a frying pan, which I'm not sure if I washed it upstairs and put it back or I took it down. But actually, I'm going to use this one. Question mark? No, I can't. So, I am close. Oh, I gotta get two things: frying pan and the unsweetened milk drink. Frying pan, I don't know if we have unsweetened oat drink or not. Now I keep looking everywhere. How do we not? I remember getting one. That makes me think all the groceries didn't come in. But there it is. It's not the usual type, that's why. And it was sideways. So it's a blue jug today. We never use blue jugs of unsweetened. It's always beige with pink. This one is blue with a tiny bit of pink. And there's like 6 jugs in there, and I thought I looked at this one carefully enough. Turns out I didn't. It's on the left door. I'm a right door checker, not a left door checker. Now, I gotta put oil in here, turn the pan on. This isn't even clean. I gotta wipe this out. Okay, now the raviolis are there. Now I have to so when I put them in here, I'm trying to not get the water. Lost the ravi. I'm gonna wash this too. Jeez. Perfect. There's not much water in there. There's more in here. I also put my spatula away. It's over here. My spatula, I haven't got to use it yet. It's for stirring the sauce into the ravioli. Water has no flavor. And I mean, this is flavored water at that point, but you want to make sure you're seasoning with flavor, right? And liquids with no flavor add no flavor. Hence water. Has no flavor. So once you get that like that, you're gonna sweat off the ravioli for a second. So I've got roasted red peppers, artichokes, Italian seasoning, and then I don't know if I guess I'm doing a white sauce. So the white sauce is this artichoke, garlic, and sweetened almond drink. This evening we're having. Takes a second. You need to dash olive oil once you sweat off the wet pan. It wasn't soggy. It was just. And there's so little water now I can't even see it. So we are going to add a little bit of olive oil. Good 2 tablespoons. There's 30 ravioli here. And I do a little touch up right there. Next, you're going to get this stuff into the pan. So now you season it with salt, a little garlic powder, just a hair. Seasoning salt, 2 pinches, very small pinches. Oh, 2 decent pinches anyway. Maybe a hair extra. Salt's actually good for you. Overuse of salt is not good for you, but your body requires salt. That's what electrolytes basically feed off of. Like, I don't know how exactly it works, but I know that electrolytes and salt kind of play off each other. Let's move on. Is salinity? Is that the term? I believe the very high-tech term the majority of you wouldn't have said is salinity. And salinity is saline, of course. If you go to the hospital and you require fluids, they give you saline. So are you correlating anything here? That's why you're on my show, right? Next thing you want to do is drop a couple dashes of this in there. Now, this is a very wonderful dish. This thing. I don't know how much they would charge you at a restaurant nowadays, but back before governments really took control of your lives, this dish would have cost about $22 at a good restaurant. Rip-off restaurants, they charge you 40, 50, 60 bucks for this dish, and you didn't get the portion that I'm going to serve, right? So keep that in mind. Recognize the true brilliance that is. Damn it, I gotta go. Any of the plates from the basement. So now we're going to chop up some roasted red peppers. Hang on, I'm not even sure. I'm going to get from there. Here we go. So, it smells so good. It smells divine. Normally, and what am I getting? Notes of warmed artichoke dip, garlic, and the most wonderful culmination of it's a sauce. I'm tasting a warm artichoke sauce. Heaven. So you're not going to get a crispy ravioli off of these. What you are going to get is a very these raviolis are pockets of joy and love. What they're going to give to you is bites and freshness of summer that you're not going to get anywhere else. Just try to keep that in mind. We got to go one more time with this, but then now we're done. And did I put the oat drink away? No. So I need it for one more hair, a little drop, and then we're gonna turn the heat on. We're gonna turn the heat off and use the residual to allow this to finish. I will then, in about 30 seconds, a minute, I'll bring you over and show you, and that's it. The meal's made. I've just got to chop up some roasted red peppers. I have to season it, actually, with a little Italian seasoning, just a little bit, very little bit. Make sure this is Italian seasoning. I bought a few of these different types. So this one adds a lot of flavor. It's about $6 or $7. It's over a pound of seasoning. So get out of here. That's a great deal. So now that you've got that to this point, your raviolis are finished. Now it's up to you. I prefer to plate this. If you put it in a bowl, it gets too clumpy. Raviolis should never get clumpy. Raviolis should be treated with respect, sat next to each other, talked to sexily, you know. Hey, how you doing? You know. Some people don't treat their raviolis right. You know? Those people are scum. So we've got mild mixed vegetable antipasto from Italy. We'll skip that one today. We have the Unico peppercini peppers. We're going to skip that. We have pasta sauce from Rome. We're going to skip that. Roasted red peppers from Greece or something. Let's see where these are from. These are from Italy too. Spain, sorry. Actually, then that would make these also from Spain because it's the same company. I have a hard time believing they're going to... Ready to serve. I don't know. This one says prepared in Canada, but with imported ingredients. So this is ready. Put this away, that away. And now you gotta think. Put that away over here. Put this away over there. No, that can stay out. That's hasn't been opened. Put this over here. Now, those things can. Now I should take that stuff to the basement. Put this stuff away and this away. We're gonna drink that. So, put the lid on this sucker. Hi, Richie Reet in the house. Hi, wow. We got a big long message there from somebody. Deno, Ficus, you can wear brief sports and thug underwear for your sleep stream. Thank you, buddy. That's definitely not happening. I wouldn't, the reason I do sleep streams is because I actually find them, it's kind of fun. You know, I don't do it to be, there's people out there trying to be something that, you know, in person or in public they would never do. I would actually wear a thong in public. Like, if I was being paid to entertain, I could easily wear a thong in public. But I'm not going to wear a thong on YouTube, you know, for $25 an hour. That's just, it's not right. I'm not going to wear a thong on YouTube for $500 an hour. I'd wear a thong on YouTube for $50,000 an hour. So if that's something you guys want to make happen, then let's do it. But, like, and it's nice that people want to see me in a thong, but it's also, I don't want to. So just recognize that, and then have some kudos in you to recognize I am a man of many things, and wearing a thong on YouTube probably not going to happen this year. Next year, who knows? Next year I might do it for 10K. Well, right now I'm saying 50. 50K. And that's going to get you an incredible long video. We ain't doing shorts. Can't do shorts with a thong video. It'd be like an uproar. The internet would be speculating. It'd be like, we've all got to move to Winnipeg. You know? The more I learn about everything, the more I recognize I believe the census is completely wrong. And unfortunately, there's a lot of reasons why they don't want you to talk about it, Their control is so vast over all the information that people think they know. Majority of the things people know are lies created by media. And how do I know this? Because first of all, I don't believe the media. Second of all, I actually understand the way the world works. You know, you can people can say they run a business, but do you really? Or did your dad give you a business that you basically have other people doing jobs to make sure that business stays afloat? When you own your own business, whether it succeeds or fails, you understand the ins and outs. Wow, I mean, if you own your own business for long enough and you actually cared about it from day one, you would learn the ins and outs of business in 5 years, easily in 5 years. And business is very personal. Business is very emotional. Business is very, you have to be a conversationalist to do business and save money. You can do business over the phone, suck at conversation, and still have a business. You may not succeed, or you may not get the best prices from the other companies, right? If you're wholesale sourcing products, items for your business, right? It's always important to go in understanding the person on the other line may not want to give you a deal. You may have to cut that conversation short and move to the next company to see if they're willing to work with you and your small business. So most people will just take that first call, pay that price, and be done. Meanwhile, all their profits are going to that company that they outsource, that they source the products from, that they pay double or triple for. So now when they go to put their product out, they have to sell it for more than they paid them. So they're not going to make any sales, and if they do, their margin of profit, return on investment is tiny because of how much they had to spend in order to source the products. So all these things go into business and nobody really understands this, right? Another thing about business is it takes a long time to get rich with the business. You'll see these people or hear about Elon Musk all the time. Elon Musk comes from one of the richest families on the face of the earth, period. So whatever you think isn't true. And when you hear somebody, here's an example. If Mark Zuckerberg is so famous and so rich and he's so all-knowing, what has he done since Facebook? The metaverse. Did you hear 2 days ago? He quietly closed down the metaverse forever. Did you hear this? So Mark Zuckerberg, the genius that created Facebook, it's a one-hit wonder, and we're not even sure if he created it. There's a lot of talk about the dorm and college dorm room and 19 guys in a dorm room all doing things, and this was an idea floated, right? Elon Musk, the dude who came up with PayPal, they say. This is what they say. But is any of this actually true? So Kaya is an organization that is run by governments who control everything. Now, the corporations who run this world control the governments and Kaya. Do you understand that? So each country or continent has their own division of government to oversee the people to keep them in line. Now, if the people get out of line, the government calls Kaya. So slavery has continued because people work for Kaya and the government, and they fail to recognize that, if you're on this earth, we are all free. But you are told you have to pay taxes while others don't. Did you know that there's 40% of the United States of America, the taxpayers, are the lowest income earners in America? Do you know that the biggest billionaires in America pay no taxes? Think about it. You knew that. Name 5 people in America that you know that don't profit or that don't have to pay taxes. You can't. But you know so much, right? So it's interesting how people can claim they know everything, but then when they start to fill the shoes, everyone pays taxes. You're a fool. The bottom class is reserved for the tax-paying debt of society. You need to understand this. So what happens is there are people who will get a good job.
whether it's in government or secret services or something. Could be police. The police in Ottawa are federal regulated, so they actually got a lot of things that other entities in Canada didn't receive. Um, this is where I gotta, because things are gonna come out in the next couple years once Trudeau is gone, and people will realize how bad it was soon enough when all the police agencies across North America come forward. Well, right now they're not allowed to. You don't understand. So, did you know that Twitter paid off the FBI? Twitter was given money by the FBI. Did you know that? In order to cover all, in order to not disclose details of things that were ongoing in the last 3 years. And this has all been verified and it's all true. But why? Why would a Secret Service agency keep from the public actual information? So we have here a very Hippocratic world where one side says we're free while the other side gets to pay all the taxes. And the other side collects all their money and doesn't give it back to the fucking roads and the doctors and the hospitals that they still use the same services as the poor people. But the poor people gotta wait 14 hours. The other ones can go get private health care because they didn't spend any money on taxes. So the world we live in is run by thugs, especially here in Winnipeg. And my family, my friends, are well aware of this. And there's a lot of people that think that the world is hunky-dory. And I'm here first to tell you that it is a beautiful place to be if you're free. So, I spent a long time creating what is soon to be my freedom. And when I'm finished, I intend to fully never have my freedom abused by a single living being ever. Right now, I'm still playing the game. And I'm still kind of tucking tail and I still bow down. I don't bow down, but I lower my head. I don't hold my head up high sometimes because I know it's the wrong time. There are people in this world that think they're better than you because they have a paycheck that is outmasses yours. There are people in this world who think they're better than you because of their 9-to-5 job. But the real facts are that the best people in the world are the ones that handle evil people properly, right? So I'll give you an example. When you see someone evil on the street, do you tuck tail and run? Or do you stand up against the evil? And I'll leave you with that question. Do you stand up against evil? Do you protect your family? And I know for the fact, I mean, look at the way of the world. Like, less than 1% of Canadians came out against what was going on. And we did more than majority all around the world. So you can, and I'm not saying we're better. I'm saying we tried to make a difference and open the eyes of all the people around the world at once. Australia, I've always said Australians are like Canadians. Australia, they are tough people. They come from the same lineage, really, if you think about it. The Australians had the indigenous people of the land that lived before still are there. They, as much as the Royals have colonized over there, they are not able to colonize and destroy the lifestyle of the indigenous people the way that the Royals in Canada destroyed the indigenous people's ways, culture, languages, families, right? I hope you all have a great night. This is the meal that I prepared 10 minutes ago. Just letting it cool off. It's very spicy, very hot, very steamy. Look at that. Raviolis made by the man. Remember that, baby. If you love my videos and you want to see more of this solid ravioli style, how you doing? You can subscribe down below. Click the link in, no, there's no link. I haven't done links for a while. I'll see you next time. Peace.